So I'm beginning this video where this sad and unfortunate chapter of history actually ends. Behind me is a memorial that is dedicated to the intentional explosion of a bridge just west of downtown Leipzig. That bridge was intentionally exploded by Napoleon's Grande Armée after suffering a defeat at the hands of the coalition Bohemian Army to the north, south, and east of Leipzig. Now, this bridge was exploded at what couldn't have been a worse time. We'll find out why and how in today's video. All right, let's talk about costs and directions. The Battle of Nations Memorial is open daily from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., with guided tours available at 2 p.m. on Thursdays. The grounds themselves are free to visit. However, access to the Associated Museum and the interior vault itself require purchase of a €10 ticket at the base of the memorial. I bought mine using €10 of cash. A walk to the memorial and back from the Old Town Leipzig area can be done. However, if 2 hours round trip is a bit much for you though, round trip taxi fare is about $50. Be sure to coordinate a return taxi pickup time with the hotel concierge or with the taxi driver himself. I budgeted about 2 hours at the memorial and it worked out perfectly. The bridge memorial explosion can be virtually impossible to find unless you're typing German into Google Maps. Type in Sprengung der Brücke and it will pop up in the options below the search field. It's just a short walk from anywhere in historic Old Town Leipzig. It's free and always open. Well, I am now here. I am at the Battle of Leipzig, also known as the Battle of Nations Memorial. This site is approximately 10 miles southeast of the old downtown Leipzig area. It is placed right in the area of where some of the most vicious fighting had taken place during the Battle of Nations. So what more specifically was the Battle of Nations is it took place from October 16th to October 19th of 1813 and was the bloodiest battle in recorded world history up until World War I. This memorial was built in 1913 to commemorate the anniversary, the 100-year anniversary of the battle. So what happened here near the township of Warschau, southeast of Leipzig, was this is where the Bohemian Army, that's an army of Prussians, Russians, and Poles, clashed with Napoleon's Grande Armée in a series of cavalry charges, artillery barrages, and infantry charges. So the grounds where this has been placed is right in what was the bloodiest part of this battle. Of course, the battle ended with a withdrawal through the old downtown of Leipzig, but this is where the most casualties happened. An estimated 600,000 soldiers took part in the Battle of Nations. The casualty list approached 100,000 with 40,000 killed during that battle. So this memorial marks that place where the most pitched part of the battles took place. Yeah, 350 steps up to the observation deck, and it only takes one-way traffic. And here we are looking north over the reflecting pool in front of the Battle of Nations Memorial. It's hard to pick the high ground here, but apparently out over there is where Napoleon was watching from a high point, especially south, since most of the battles occurred in this region here, at least the bloodiest portions of them. This is great. They have a traffic light for the narrow spiral staircase leading up to the observation deck. Clearly when it's red, there's somebody climbing the observation deck stairs, and you wait for it to turn green since they're so narrow. So a historic point about this monument itself is this was the place of the 1933 first big Nazi rally that Hitler spoke at. And I'm on the first landing on the north side of the monument. And this landing is most likely the place where Hitler would have addressed a large mass of people that gathered in the reflecting pool area below. In a virtual route, Napoleon's Grand Army had no choice but to flee west, back towards France, through the city of Leipzig and over a bridge that was just to my left. So what happened was there was a barge that was packed with explosives underneath this bridge. It was intended to be exploded after the Grand Army had completely fled the downtown Leipzig area. But sadly, a panicked lieutenant set the charges off long before the army had cleared the bridge. This stranded about 30,000 of Napoleon's Grand Army in the downtown Old Leipzig area, left to fend for themselves. Hand-to-hand combat and close-quarters combat ensued. Most of the people who were stuck in the downtown Leipzig area were taken prisoner. However, of course, the casualty count was high. However, that is the end of this Battle of Nations Downtown Leipzig tour. I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next destination.